So, I am here with my super client, Rachel, who recently completed her 6 weeks mind body challenge and who, in my belief, done really well, losing 15 pounds, 15 inches, and two clothing sizes just in 6 weeks. Rachel, I am very thankful for having you on to share your success, to share your story. Would you like to kind of explain how you got on over the past 6 weeks?
Well, it's been really encouraging because every week we would have to submit your weight and your measurements. So for me to see a difference, even in a kg, even in grams, that was really encouraging for me. And that really pushed me to do better and to work on myself.
Brilliant stuff, Rachel. In terms of kind of kgs or stones, or you mentioned there yourself, even grams, how did you find things in terms of your results? Were you happy with how you got on over the 6 weeks?
Yeah, I did really well. It was the consistency, but when you're starting out these things, it's never easy.
Mm.
So you just need to push yourself. So I started when I started, I was at 84 kgs, and by the end of 6 weeks, I was at 77 kgs.
Brilliant. So a total of 15 pounds in 6 weeks, so a little over a stone, which is really, really good. Fair play to you, Rachel. You mentioned something to me at the end of the challenge in regards to when you were out shopping, trying on different clothes. Would you like to elaborate on that or explain what you were explaining to myself there last week?
Okay, so I was at we were supposed to go somewhere. It was a function. So I have this thing where every time I go somewhere new, I need to get a pair of jeans. So I decided to go to Penny's, and I tried on the usual size, which was size 16 before, and I saw that it didn't fit. It was quite loose. So I went in the store and asked somebody to get me a smaller size, one size smaller, and it didn't fit as well. So I was like, okay. And before that, I was actually telling you about not seeing the difference, not seeing the weight loss
Mm.
change of my body. So now I started smiling to myself. I was like, okay, I did it. So I asked for a size smaller again, and it went on up to size 12. Actually, it was supposed to be size 10, but they didn't have size 10, so I
Mm.
had to settle for size 12.
Yeah,
And I was like, I went home smiling.
brilliant.
I was like, great, this is nice. This
Mm.
is really nice. This is the encouragement I needed.
Mm.
So it was great overall.
Brilliant. Yeah, it's one thing like the numbers on the scales going down, seeing that, but seeing your clothing sizes dropping and dropping dramatically at that as well. That's a completely different thing. It's very, very encouraging. And I know like that. If you don't mind, Rachel, would you be able to kind of give us an idea as to where you were at prior to coming on board the program? Now I know you were already on your own fitness journey for a month or two prior to starting. But if you'd like to kind of bring us back to where you were at even prior to that, and what led to kind of you making the decision to start making some improvements or some changes in your life, and what ultimately led you to join Mind Body Training.
Okay. So way before that was, I think, 2 months or so before I joined the program. I was like 99. I was at 90 kgs, and I didn't like the way I looked. My confidence, I didn't have any confidence. My self-esteem was just blown away. So I one day I just woke up and said, no, I need to make a change. I need to mend my relationship with food, because most times I would stress eat. So that's what really led to the gain weight.
Mm.
So from there I started reducing on my portions, cutting out certain foods that were not really healthy for me, like biscuits, chocolates, and all those things. I would only have them maybe once every 2 weeks
Mm.
or so. So I was consistent when it came to eating healthy foods like vegetables, fruits, and all that, and most importantly, protein. Yeah, so it really really helped me. It really pushed me. The commitment that I had, that's what really led to me losing that weight, because
Mm.
if I wasn't consistent and I didn't have that commitment, I wouldn't have done it.
Mm.
So in short, I wasn't happy with the way I was looking, with the way I was feeling. My energy was really low, and that really bugged me. So I
Mm.
decided to make a change.
Mm. And you did as well. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah. So that's when I came across your page. I was like, okay, now I just need somebody to be accountable to,
mm,
so that somebody can just tell me, okay, do this and do that. I think that's what I really wanted when I joined. I joined the challenge, and it really helped. I was
mm,
looking forward to something each and every day,
mm,
and it really pushed me, and
mm.
I'm proud.
Yeah, and you should be really proud within yourself. Obviously, Rachel, there's external results that we get in a program such as this. We have the weight loss, the clothing size, you drop 2 clothing sizes, energy levels, and stuff like that. We can see those things visually. It can be a bit harder to see kind of the internal progress that we make. So, in terms of our thinking patterns, in terms of our mindset regarding certain foods, regarding exercise, our general internal well-being, so stress, anxiety, overall levels of happiness and stuff like that. In what ways did the program help you mentally?
Okay, so when it came to things that I would eat when I was stressed, these are things like chocolate, all those bad eating habits. So I decided the program helped me, and I decided to incorporate healthy snacks like protein bars, popcorn in between meals,
Mm,
and these other things. And it really worked. It really helped me a lot. So it during the course of the challenge, these are certain things that I wouldn't do, like eat healthy for breakfast. For example, I wouldn't have breakfast. So that really, during the day, that would really mess up my appetite. That's when I would have nibbling of chocolates and
mm,
biscuits and all those things. So it really helped me plan out my day, especially meal planning. At first, it was a bit stressful, but as the program went on, I managed to get a hold of it.
brilliant, brilliant stuff, Rachel. Fair play. Just before I let you go, what advice would you be able to give to someone who is currently in the position that you were in prior to starting out on your health and fitness journey? So, someone who might be in a place where they're not too happy with their physique, they're not too happy with their fitness levels, with their weight. Generally, they're just not too happy within themselves, and they know it's due to the lifestyle factors and decisions that they're making or failing to make, and things that they actually have the power to start controlling or taking action upon, which in turn can make the improvements. What advice would you give to such people, or what advice would you give to yourself at that time if you could go back knowing what you know now?
Okay, look, sometimes for you to make a decision, you need to assess yourself. Where am I at? Am I happy with the way I'm looking? Am I happy with the way I'm feeling? So that needs to push you. It's all about the mind. It's all
Mm,
about the mind. Once you put your mind to it will work, you know. So
mm,
during my weight loss journey, I decided to incorporate skipping. I started with just a few days, just maybe 200 per day. And that really helped me as I built up. So it's all about the commitment. If you are committed, you can do it.
mm,
I used to doubt myself each and every day. I'm like, especially the fact that I wasn't seeing any change, but change was taking place.
mm,
You know, you would doubt yourself and say, will I, will this work? Will I get my goal?
mm,
So I think what you need to do is you just need to be consistent, you just need to be committed,
mm.
and you will get results.
I think that's some great advice there, Rachel. Assessing your situation, how you're feeling, where you're currently at, and if you're unhappy with the assessment, making a decision to change. And it is really as simple as saying, I don't want to continue to go in the direction that I'm going. I want to go in this direction. So I'm going to go in that direction. It's as simple as making that decision. It's not easy, but you've done the hard work, and for that, you should be really, really proud. And I'm sure you are really, really proud. Rachel, I really appreciate you coming on today. And before I let you go, have you got any last words to share?
I'm looking forward to summer though, because I know and I'm still pushing myself. I need to get to my goal. I need to wear that one piece bikini.
Brilliant,
Yeah.
brilliant.
So I'm looking forward to more work, more results.
That's the attitude, Rachel. Fair play to you again. I appreciate you coming on, and I'm sure that your story and your success is going to inspire others. Fair play.